Greetings, I'm Pillar Nexus Ancient Gladiator, and let's just frickin' end this already. Um, uh, Sorry if you're sick of all the Diablo 2 or not. I don't know. I need to talk to him about this somewhere. No, the quest is done and over with. All right, it's time to go after Duriel. I know exactly where to go. The question is, do I want to take some time and get some experience, or do I want to just rush the tomb? Yeah, we're gonna just rush the tomb at this point. We'll just fight whatever gets in the way. And just get the experience that way. Pick up gold and small things. What is my attack rating looking like? It's high enough anyway to not give a damn. Key. Yeah, I need to start building this back up. Okay. Sure. Let's go ahead and burn the identified just to see if it's worth it. Half freeze duration or better defense and attacker takes damage. It's not nearly as cool, but since I identified it and I want to get my money back, it's up by one spot. Okay. Here we go. If you go into one of the false tombs, you'll discover that it's just kind of small. If you go into the true tomb, you'll find the receptacle. It can be fun to go into the false tombs just to find stuff. Portal. Let's go there. Let's go there. Shoot, I did not want to pick that up. The healing potion. That might be worth something. Ruby. Star. Oh. Yeah, the sooner this is done, the sooner I can get to some of my other ideas. I'll probably be taking a bit of a break. Game just becomes absolute grindstone at times. Scepter, oh, does nothing special. Okay. See, I kept the staff because that spell bonus is worth something. Key, potion. Let me just real quick go ahead and take the gloves. Make sure that didn't get picked up. There's nothing to identify. Can't sell it for obvious reasons. So imagine if you severely screw up enough, you can find a way to get it back. Would be an absolute cruel move of the game to completely screw you out of something. But then again, if you do something that dumb, maybe you kind of just deserve it. Armor. There's nothing special over here. Let's not be surrounded. Take down the big guy. Alright. Oh, the thing I keep saying that I need to do, I finally did. For one thing. I do sincerely hope to hear back soon enough. Where exactly, I will leave a mystery. No, there's no receptacle that way. Let's see. The original intersection was back here. I have to wonder if any of them, any of the places where I apply, are aware of my Twitter. Finally. These weird champions they introduced in the Lord of Destruction. make one last trip to town before we commit to the battle at hand. Try to scout out the presence of the receptacle. Ow. Stay alive. Let's see. Scroll. Always helpful to find those things. Yeah, let's just break things open. The key to keep in mind with the location is it'll always be accessed from something other than the northwest, because that's the wall it will open. And a spare healing potion for later. Oh. Shit. Let's see. Can't suss it out. Which I'm gonna find it and then go get my next level up, and then we'll take on the fight. Portal should open at that spot. Okay. I know I already discussed in my last video, but the fake it until they remake it will be something that I do. Next, the big thing I want to do is just get this out of the way. That's right, that's not my stash. Alright. One of the things... Yeah, I already made the stuff for Tigris and Euphrates. Next thing I'm going to make is one for something for container. See, it's easy to replicate stuff. I don't have to worry about randomized cards, although in this specific instance I will have to create some kind of substitute for the money, or not the money cards, the value cards. Thankfully, there's only 5. And there's kind of a logic to it. Make But that's one that they did a Kickstarter remake for. It was kind of frustrating. And apparently they only did like half the number of containers that should have been done for that one. Yeah, I remember owning Container once, and selling that at an auction and then not realizing, oh, wait, this is now out of print. Here. Oh. Together. Okay, potion time. Thankfully, the current owner of the game, last I checked, is someone who plays with us regularly on Saturdays. So, unless he sold it off on an auction, I should be able to just play his whenever. It's a good game. It's not that hard to really make kind of your own set for. It's a game where you can produce things and then set the prices, and then other people have to buy your stuff. You're not allowed to buy your own. Oh, there it is. Where's this? Yay. And then once you've purchased other people's produced containers, you can put them in your warehouse to sell. Alright, before we go any further, let's write to turn back. The stuff that you put into the warehouse, you can sell. You can set the price for that, and then everyone else can come to your harbor warehouse and pick up the containers for the price you sell them for, but not your own ship, of course. And then take them to an island, and at which point there'll be an auction. Everyone else figures out a price that they're willing to bid. and then the seller can either accept it, taking the money from that player, as well as a government import subsidy for the bank equal to what they received. Or they can pay out of pocket equal to the high bid and take it for themselves for their own section of the island. The big thing with container is paying attention to the economy. There is a very limited amount of money. Money between players doesn't affect much, but putting more money into someone's hands is something you got to think carefully about doing. Start replacing these. You can take loans, which will put a good deal of money in the game for the short term, but in the long term, you'll just take a little bit out for interest. And if you ever get to a point where you can't pay your interest, you start losing containers. Alright. And getting containers on your section of the island is key to winning the game. My life is very freaking low, but we're going to trust in dexterity. Tree. Dodge. That's starting to get diminishing returns badly. All right. There's nothing extra around here. Oh yeah, the other thing with container is you have your little mystery card of that only you get to know what containers are worth the most to you, what's worth the least. The container you have the most stuff, that color, you lose all of it, but not before making one specific check. If you have at least one color or one container of all 5 colors, the second one you have on your list is worth 10 instead of 5. Right. Do not enter yet. If there's ever a tie for containers you have the most of, and it includes that's what you lose. So you gotta kind of buy things in balance. It's also the kind of auctions you should be buying too. An auction that's just like 4 containers of one color is not going to sell to anyone except for somebody who's got 5 containers of the other colors. This is where we store our backup shit. But yeah, whenever that guy runs to the um, runs container, he makes it very clear to pay attention to the economy, to the available money between the players. If I play a game, it's 100, and people usually figure out what they end up doing kind of early, either being the producer or stocking the warehouses or picking up um, containers to sell at the island. All right. Okay. Throwing weapon. I need to find a better throwing weapon. The only thing is I risk getting stun locked against Ariel. I'm not looking forward to it. Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Okay. So it's gonna be a. Okay, making sure that's set up. Alright. This is going to suck. I'm going to take one more drink of tea. Okay. This is where I expect to die a metric shitload of times. You know what? Shit. Go, go, go. Let me get out of here. Okay. Okay. Restock. Yeah, I probably wasted a town portal scroll that way. Screw it. Yeah. Start watching the money drop. Alright. The first fucking thing we do is open up the next town portal. And what's in my stash? I have enough to resurrect her enough times. We'll wait until the money starts getting low before we resort to anything too desperate. I will do my best to not swear my head off. In the off chance that I do die. Oh, hold up. Sorry, I may have to mute at a moment's notice if people start getting loud again. This is going to be a grind. This boss is the reason why I generally don't fuck with hardcore characters in this game. Because I know exactly how it's going to end against this guy. That's right. Run away. Alright. What am I down to? Alright. Plenty of town portal scrolls. Plenty of money to resurrect. Yeah, get used to seeing this cycle. Shoot. Run away. Run away. Burn through all the money. I'll worry about repairs later. Shoot. It'll be a nice little warning just in case my durability drops too much. I will not, however, have a warning for my town portal tome. Gather. Okay. Ooh, PC is chugging. Alright. Okay. This will take a while. Almost half. Almost half. Come on, we can make it. We can make it. This battle of attrition. That rogue is going to fucking hate me when this is over. Shit. I did not need to burn that potion. Shit. Alright. Yeah. Let me check something though. Poison. Lightning. Oh shit. Oh. And just wear him down. Go, go, go. Alright. Getting to that point. Yeah. Yeah, Daryl's called the Lord of Pain for a reason. Shoot. Have that one ready to go. I don't want to imagine this game having an achievement system. It's like, resurrected your hireling 10 times. No. I think he only sells potions. Yep. Trade. Shift. There we go. Just fill it up. Screw it. This town portal scroll and it's cheaper than resurrection. There we go. Play the long game. I'm not really using my other skills, but you know what? At this point, do what you have to do. Correct. I've got 5 more resurrections worth of money left. Push comes to push comes to shove, I can always sell the jewels. It's not like I'm really using them anyway. There. Alright. Shit. I don't really mess with trying to hire anyone else. I just like having my rogue for like the vast majority of the game. It's like shit. I'm at. If I don't need to sell it, I'm not going to. Patience pays off. Come on. You know, I don't know how the Diablo 3 experience would compare to this, but yeah, I'm totally okay with this game. Even when it gets to be stupid ass hard. Alright. Tell me. Defense rating. It's my own defense rating. Duriel will hit you. I still have a chance to block. Alright. Get out of here. Free healing over expensive resurrection any day. Alright. Get out of there. Alright. Still got plenty left. That's fine. Fuck. 7K. 2 resurrections left. I have to start selling things. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Go back. Okay. Oh shit, thank goodness. Thank fucking goodness. What kind of space do I have? Armor. We have boots. Saber. See, that's what I keep thinking I was getting. Move the tome over here for a minute. Gross. Okay. Yay. Let's identify this shit real quick. Lightning, fire, half freeze, poison down, better magic items. Treasure. Past attack speed compared to fire. Stack size. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. It'll be our new throwing weapon. Shell, lightning, and fire. We'll have to measure how one's going to pay off. Okay. Important thing is that battle is finally freaking over. We'll see whether or not those are going to be improvements. This is over. There's nothing left to fight, thank fucking goodness. So let's explore the tomb. A lot of bugs and stuff. Hello. See, pre-town portal. Seriously? 100% Diablo, it failed. Yeah, no shit. I'll talk later. Talk to the dude in charge. Yay. Far less than most. Go talk to him. Then, well, yep. So we get to talk to Mashif and proceed to the next area of the game. Around. Yeah. Talk to everyone, but just wanna terrible news. Yep. Okay. Team Scythe. Saber. That's fine. Okay, let's see. So it's adding fire damage and fire resist. Yeah, it's going to be hard to keep that one. That one's lightning and fire resist by a little bit. Between... It depends. But my resistance, it's tank badly. What about my hurling? No. I forgot to turn off the sound of my phone. Oops. You know what? It's money. It's money to get my stash back up to continue resurrecting my island. Alright. Okay. The big thing to do is talk to Mashif. Yeah. Quest completed. And we sail to the east. Yay. Act 2 is over. Yeah. Woo! Alright. Probably. Alright. And this particular location is very nice looking, but it is a gigantic pain in the ass for navigation. Alright, with that is part 12 of the Diablo long play. It's finally over. Yeah, the Mephisto fight's going to be interesting. Oops, spoiler. But I'd rather fight Mephisto than Daryl again. Shit. I was lucky I didn't die myself in that one. Some close calls. Yeah. It's time to take a fucking break from Diablo 2. Um, projects going forward. The Fake It Till They Remake It videos, I've got 2 coming. Board Game League is tomorrow. There'll be a report video up after that. There's keep wanting to do more singing. At the very least, I've got the first Monday of the month planned out. But maybe I could find another day to just sing for the hell of it. I think one of the things I should do on my singing is just record it but keep it to myself and listen to my own practice and build off of that. I don't know. There's doing more stitching. There's I don't know if I want to show working on my game designs on video anymore. I was supposed to seal the vault and then sell it at the auction. The auction's not till November, but I've been rethinking a lot of stuff in terms of what I'm willing to sell off at this point. And I'm just going to sell off one redundant RPG that I booked and set that I have. And another book that I specifically just got to see if I could flip it at the auction. I don't know about selling anything else, honestly. Other games I can return to. Kingdom of Loathing. Anarchy Online. I can't afford to go back to World of Warcraft. That's money I don't have. Money I don't have and time I can't afford to waste. Also, my heart's not really into going back to World of Warcraft. Now that Vesper's not in Hollow Stars anymore. Although I did kind of ditch Classic anyway. I ditched Classic for Wrath Classic. There's Morrowind. There's The Witcher. There's Baldur's Gate 2. There's the SNES emulator. Yeah, I'll say it. I've got ZSNES and a bunch of games, and I'm willing to accept that I'm not getting into any VTuber agency and just say fuck it and do more emulation shit, because hey, there's a lot of games that I enjoyed thanks to emulation. But from that era, I can understand it from the cartridge era, not really much after that. Because I would love to see if I can make the Genesis emulator work and feature the one game from the Sega Genesis I fucking love, man. Alicia Dragoon. I'm half tempted to take the risk on the music just for that game. Risk YouTube kicking my ass for it. That's very tempting. Did I mention stitching already? There's a mountain of projects to See, that's why you finish projects before you start new ones. That stuff's not left hanging. I've got a million threads left hanging now. I've got my canvases for painting. I've got that little decorative peacock that I still haven't painted. Um, uh, like you can always paint the miniatures from Descent or Horizon Zero Dawn. Or Clash of Cultures or other games I've got miniatures for. There's quite a bit that I can do. And that's the important thing, is that I've got those options. The big question is time. Time, energy. Um, I'm glad Tempest Week happened, but my time for watching VTubers is kind of on the fence. I'm tempted to go back to watching anime a little bit. I see Bocchi the Rock on Crunchyroll for free, and that's an offer I'm prepared to take before the offer goes away. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I want to watch it before I don't have the opportunity to watch it. But that might mean missing out on some VTuber stuff. I don't know anymore. I have a lot of options in front of me for just things I can do, and I need to figure out my priorities on what order to do them in and actually get on track doing those things that I can do. But gotta see how this job application turns out. And then probably do another job application next week. Every Monday I'm going to put in one job application. If work hours are not going to improve until the holidays, they at the absolute earliest might start improving early October, but that's too late for me. I've been with this job for a while, and if the corporation is more focused on their shareholders and lining their own pockets over the quality of employee power for the store, then that's what's going to suffer in the stores. They'll see the consequences of it, but of course they're not going to care. They won't care until there's like nothing left, and that'll be too late. Enough complaining. I've got enough good stuff going for me. I can weather it, I think. I've got this at least. That's the one good thing I have is this channel and my ideas and people checking them out. I want to say thank you very much to everyone who's been following the channel, following the Diablo 2 Longplay, and just checking out my content in general. This will be it for Diablo 2 for a little while. We'll come back to Act 3 maybe at least 1 week later or so. And I'll see you then. All right, thanks for watching. This has been Pillar Nexus. See you next time.